Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we happened to finish a scenario by someone who's done a fair number of scenarios that we're going to be going through, someone named Nikki. Wasn't a bad scenario. Interesting puzzle in a way, even though it did leave one or two unanswered questions. Still, it wasn't too bad. Now we're going to move on to the next one, another one listed at level 1, and this one is The Empire's New Grove. Boom, baby. Honor amongst thieves. There's something satisfying about being a brigand. Sure, you're hunted to death, literally in some cases, by the Empire, and yes, it's true that more of you die from adventurers' sores in old age, but you are free. The Empire, which strangles the land so ruthlessly, has no control over you. You spend your days chasing caravans, robbing nobles, and drinking. And most of the time, you don't even have to kill your victims. Emerald Grove is a small place, newly settled and out of the way of anything interesting. It also has a large group of bandits residing in it. Of course, the Empire has searched high and low for them, but the brigand's lair is too well hidden in the dens. The Empire has all but given up on the area, until the nearby town of Ceralis elected a mayor who is determined to rid the grove of the brigand pests. Empire patrols increased. The town became a fortress. That's where you come in. You were contacted by a group of bandits in Emerald Grove to help them fight this new threat. You have no idea what task they have for you, but you are determined to help them regardless. After all, if there is one thing you can't stand more than pesky adventurers, it's the Empire. You wake up and look around. You arrived in Emerald Grove late last night, moving under the cover of darkness so that no Empire patrols would spot you and follow you here. Once in the grove, you made your way here. As you arrived, the bandits' leader, Zachary, came and spoke to you briefly, welcoming you and telling you to come and speak to him first thing in the morning. Then, exhausted from the trip, you collapsed into a spare set of beds. After a long rest, you now feel refreshed and eager to look around. More importantly, eager to get the mission you were brought here to do. Zachary told you he had a room to the south. That'd be as good a place as any to start. Alright. Just realized I forgot to actually look at the walkthrough for this. Yes, it does matter sometimes. Okay, so talk to Zachary, he's got a room to the south. This brigand has nothing to say to you. These lockers contain personal effects of the brigands living here. You look through them, but nothing seems particularly valuable, except sentimentally, perhaps. You leave it all alone. Yoink, 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 yoink. That's the barracks. Alright, we're going with the trees are what is surrounding the area and you can't go through them kind of thing. Well, it literally is a grove. Okay then. Well, let's see here. Zachary's quarters. Sure, let's start with Zachary. You meet Zachary again. After you arrived, he came and welcomed you, before letting you get some rest. Now that you see him in the daylight, you can see why the Empire is taking the bandit problem here in Emerald Grove seriously. He is a tall, muscular man. His armor bears the sun emblem of the Empire. He must have stripped it from a corpse, and a huge sword lies on the table in front of him. He nods to you as you approach. Ah, hello again. I trust you slept well. In case you'd forgotten, I am Zachary, leader here. Come, speak with me. I have a mission for you. This must be a different empire than we're used to. The Empire has a crown emblem. The sun emblem belongs to Avernum. What is it you want us to do? Zachary looks you in the eyes. As you are no doubt aware, the Empire is hunting our kind down with ruthless efficiency. The only reason we have managed to survive is because the nearby town of Ceralis used to be run by an idiot and a coward. Now, though, the people have elected a new mayor, one Reginald Samuels. He is determined to crush us, and since taking over, has come close more than once. There's only one thing for us to do. Kill him. Unfortunately, I can't spare the men. We need everyone I have to defend the fort. You know how it is. Brigand forts tend to be woefully undermanned at the best of times. So that leaves you. There's something you'll need to do first, though. In order to get into Seralis, you'll need Empire papers. Now, I happen to know that a small group of merchants are camped just to the east. They're sure to have the right papers. Catch my drift? You nod. Come back here when you have them, and I'll tell you how to get into Seralis and what to do once there. Oh, and before I forget, there are some chests in the southern storeroom. I'll make sure that they are unlocked for you. You'll probably need some gear. Is there any equipment you can give us? Yes, of course. Since you are helping us, we have provided you with some gear. It is in the southern storeroom. I'll make sure the chests are unlocked for you. Where'd you get that armor? Oh, this thing? I stripped it from an Empire captain myself. This thing has seen me through far too many battles. He points at the emblem on the armor and grins. Plus, it never hurts to look like a regular Empire soldier. Why'd you want our help? Zachary rubs his chin. A couple reasons, really. Of course, the most important is that you're skilled. I won't lie to you, this mission is tough. But also, we lack the required manpower to pull this off on our own. And, of course, if anyone sees one of us in Seralis, we might be recognized. We all know how dangerous that could be. Not only are you the best men for the job, you are the only people who could pull it off successfully. Why'd you become a bandit? Zachary looks away and sighs. It's a long story and one for another day. Let's just say I have no love for the Empire and leave it at that. Okay then. Who are you? Can't take anything there. Magic users are very valuable to bandits. Without them, your people stand next to no chance in a fight, especially against the Empire. It is lucky, then, that the Emerald Grove bandits have a skilled magician in their midst. As you enter, she is pacing about, muttering under her breath. She quickly stops, however, as soon as she sees you. Ah, welcome. It is always good to see fellow fighters. I'm Alexa, this clan's mage. Can I help you with anything? So you know magic. Can you teach us some? She can. Everything's a bit too strong. Oh, she can teach us 4 mage spells and 4 priest spells. Useful. Why are you pacing around? Alexa looks up at you. What do you think? You're bandits. You know just as well as I do that the Empire, or worse, a bunch of adventurers, could come any moment. It's tough on the nerves as being a brigand. Luckily, the pay makes up for it. Why'd you become a bandit? Alexa doesn't pause to think about this one. Simple. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be allowed to learn magic. In fact, if the Empire knew I'd be learning magic, they'd kill me even if I wasn't a brigand. For me, it's a matter of survival. Plus, I never did like doing what I was told. She grins. Do you know what my mission is? Alexa shakes her head. No, Zachary won't tell anybody in case one of us gets captured. All anybody here knows is that it's going to be dangerous, and it's got something to do with the new mayor over in Seralis. Alright then. Training shack. This man is the bandit's trainer. He's moving around the room, swinging his blade to and fro when you enter. He seems amazingly proficient. As soon as he spots you, he quickly stops and turns to you. Oh, so you're the newbies, huh? Going to be doing Zachary's dirty work? Well, pleased to meet you. I'm Scab. What can I do for you? Could you help train us? Scab looks you up and down. Show me what you got. You do so, brandishing your weapons about and slashing at the air. Not bad. You already know a fair bit, but I can still give you a few pointers. Scab spends the next hour or so showing you how you can improve your swings and slashes to better hit an enemy. Your skill with swords improves. Nope, taught you all what I can. You'll have to pick the rest up for yourself. How did you become a bandit? Scab runs the palm of his hand over his face. You know, I can't remember. I think I just enjoyed my freedom too much and decided not to roll over and obey the Empire. You know, a lot of our kind has noble ideals about bringing an end to the Empire. Well, it's trash, I say. Nobody's that strong. You mark my words, we'll all end up dead one of these days. Well, you look pretty handy with that blade. Thanks. I've been fighting for about 8 or 9 years now. I started young and I've had a lot to learn in that time. Of course, it's always better not to have to use force at all, especially when you're facing a regiment of Empire soldiers. Times like that, it's best to just hightail it out of there. How do you know Zachary? Oh, long story. To cut it short, we used to work together a few years back. We came to Emerald Grove together, and our old boss got caught up. Zachary was the only one willing to shoulder the responsibility, so he took over. Of course, it doesn't make him our boss, it's just that listening to him has managed to keep us alive these past few years. Some shields and armor. Here's the southern storeroom, so... Okay, can't take anything out of there. This locker has been locked tightly, and from the looks of it, the lock is magical. There's no way you'll be able to get into it. So these chests must be what we have. Okay, we got Iris armor, cloak, sword, not taking the javelins, fine leather armor, cloak, pants, boots, armor, and iron pike, steel dagger, ash bow, arrows, fine leather armor. Alright, let's give all this stuff out. You're using the pike. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to sell very much. Alright, so we've got 4 pieces of armor. Fine leather, iron studded, iron studded. So you're getting an iron studded, you're getting an iron studded, you a fine leather, you a fine leather. Alright, and we've got steel dagger and iron longsword. You get the iron longsword, you get the steel dagger. You've got a crude longsword, so I think that's fine there. Alright, we may as well leave... Well... hold on, but you never know. Alright. Here's a north storeroom. Pretty sure we're not going to be able to take anything in here, as useful as it would be. Yeah, we can't. Alright, well then. We have our mission, so we'll head out and do it. Alright, let's get moving. You'll leave the forest where the bandit's lair is located carefully. You don't want anybody to spot you. When you arrived last night, you didn't see much of Emerald Grove, but now you have time for a proper look around. Soralis is to the northeast and looks heavily guarded. Might be wise to avoid that area for now. Also, there are some nasty-looking soldiers on the road. It might be best to stay away from them, too. Yeah, stay away. You are standing at the edge of a huge resting spot for caravans. Currently, there's only a small group here, escorted by a dozen or so soldiers. These must be the people you were supposed to kill. Alright. Well, I'm going to look around a bit first, because it's what I do. Well, there's the town of Soralis. You sneak up to this farmhouse, planning to loot the place. However, the area is swarming with guards. Ransacking the place would be a death sentence. You decide that you don't want to be torn apart by Empire soldiers, and leave quickly. Welcome to Emerald Grove. This way leads out of Emerald Grove. However, you haven't completed your mission yet. If you left now, there's no doubt that the Emerald Grove brigands would fall. No, I want to stay. You approach Soralis. The place looks like a fortress. Guards are everywhere. Luckily, you haven't been spotted yet, but if you go any further, you will be. You probably shouldn't enter town until you find a way past the menacing gate guards. Alright then. It's the same thing with the swarming with guards. Interesting that this little campsite isn't. You charge at the canned merchants. Startled, they pull out daggers, determined to fight you off. Combat is joined. Okay, I take it back. There are guards. Kill the mages first. Okay, we're good. Ow. Well, that was quick. Reloading. Alright, let's try this again. Well, that that didn't work. That definitely didn't work. Wow, okay. Mages need to die. This is going to be a very rough fight. Reloading. Probably should have made a stronger party for this. It did say level 1 to 5. This party is level 1. Well, I got that guy dead at least. You wait. We'll need the health. Oh, he got slowed. That's very not pleasant. Dead by a merchant. Reloading again. I may need to come back here with a stronger party. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that one's dead. No, wait. Ow. Ow. And slowed. Okay, the archers that have slow, that is... Okay, dead again. Reloading again. So many guards out here, this is very bothersome. And I can't really cast any spells or do any kind of preparation here. Jeez! Yeah, these are tough guards. Reloading again. This is very tough. You wait. This really is a lot of damage. Yeah, at least I killed one of them. Okay, you need to heal Fox. How? Did they get hasted? No. What even happened just now? Reloading. I have no idea what even happened just now. Let me... Yeah, combat is joined. She keeps missing. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay, reloading again. I don't know if we can actually do this. I'm gonna try a few more times, but... I guess a blessing? That's actually not going to help with defense. Excuse me. Ow. Okay, reloading. Yeah, these mages are incredibly powerful, able to drain us of all our health instantly. The art and everyone else is very damaging. I don't think a level 1 party can do this. So I'm going to bring in a level 5 party. I think I got one. So please hold while I go grab that. Alright, I got me a level 5 party here, which is a bit stronger. Let's see how this does. Interesting. Well, I killed the mages. You wait for them to get closer, and you wait in case we need to do healing, which we probably are going to need to do. Yeah, we need to do some healing. Now. Okay, there goes that guy, so that's good. You heal Sheik. You cast this spell again. There goes all the merchants. You heal Fox. Yeah, this time it's totally doable. This is a lot easier to do. There we go. Now we got healing elixir, better kind of cloak, wand of ice. Does any of us need it? I don't know what we may need. Grab the steel spear. Too heavy. Alright. I don't know if we need the leather helmets. Leather armor has value. Don't need the boots, don't need the iron spear or the iron dagger. Alright. We're good. You slay the last of the merchants and their escort and look around. In one of the caravans, there's a wad of papers, the travel documents you were sent to get. You pocket them and prepare to leave. Alright. Do we need leather helmets? You could use the fine leather helmet. Actually, we'll just go back into the camp and drop stuff off that we don't need there. Alright. Fine leather armor is basically something we're just going to sell. You give the wand of ice to him. 3 through 15. We got an iron pike. We don't need that. Cloak, though. Yes, please. I like that cloak better. Alright. Hey, maybe we'll find someplace in town that we can sell this stuff. Actually, hold up. These helmets don't have any value whatsoever. Now, pardon me while I recover our spell energy and our health. Also, Bonnie doesn't actually have any food, does she? Not really. Yeah, there was some food we could take in here, so let's do so. Also, I happened to realize something. Never actually read through any of the bookshelves. So we'll do that. In fact, let's do that right now. These shelves contain all manner of training manuals and information on how to best wield swords and so on. Unfortunately, you don't have the time to sit and read one for long enough to learn anything. Same thing there. Same thing there. Same thing there. Okay. What about in here? These shelves contain various magical journals. Unfortunately, they are all far too esoteric to be of any use to you. You leave them be. Okay, nothing there. You glance over these shelves. They contain an eclectic mix of political novels, children's books, and loose scraps of paper. Whilst you would love to sit and read through a book or two, you don't really have the time. You leave them be. Same thing, same thing. Alright. You know what? I'm going to end this episode here. Why not? Next episode, we'll report in on what we did, and then head out to do what we have to do. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44. That is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.